My father refused to walk me down the aisle because my sister, who hates me, organized a party on the same day. Then he called me desperate when he found out I had already found someone better to accompany me. My sister Kira was always the golden child. I was the accident that came 11 months later. My mother kept my hospital bracelet in a drawer labeled "Oops" until I could read it myself at age 6. The favoritism was constant. Kira got new clothes every season while I wore her hand-me-downs. Christmas when I turned 8, I watched her unwrap the American Girl doll I'd begged Santa for. My gift was a dollar store knockoff with the $1.99 sticker still on it. When I started crying, my father said, "Selena, you're too old for tears. Kira is more sensitive than you." That was the moment I learned I had to hide my emotions to avoid disappointing them further. Middle school was worse. At my 8th grade graduation, I won 3 academic awards while Kira sat in the audience getting C's. During the car ride home, instead of celebrating my achievements, my parents spent the entire time discussing how Kira must feel seeing me on stage so much. My mother said, "Selena, maybe next time don't look so excited when they call your name. Think about your sister's feelings." In high school, I pulled straight A's while Kira barely passed. When report cards came home, they'd pin hers to the fridge and put mine in a drawer. The day I got accepted to Northwestern with a full scholarship, I found my parents comforting Kira, who'd just been fired from her clothing store job for showing up late. My mother looked at my acceptance letter and said, "Selena, this really isn't the time. Can't you see your sister is upset?" They spent an hour consoling her for losing a minimum wage job while completely ignoring my full scholarship that would save them $200,000. That night, my Aunt Sandra told me something that changed everything. "Selena, you were never an accident. Your parents did fertility treatments to give Kira a sibling, but when you turned out smarter than her, they didn't know how to handle it." Everything clicked into place. The constant comparisons, the downplaying of my achievements, the way they seemed annoyed when I succeeded. College became my escape. I met Matt there, someone who valued my intelligence instead of feeling threatened by it. For the first time, I experienced what it felt like to be someone's first choice. When he proposed during our senior year, I cried from relief as much as joy. Someone finally chose me first and meant it. 3 weeks before my wedding, my father called. "Selena, Kira scheduled her housewarming party for the same day as your wedding. Your mother and I think we should support her instead. You'll have Matt's family there." My heart shattered. "Dad, she's known my wedding date for 8 months. We'll try to stop by the reception if we can." When I told Matt's father, Jim, what happened, his eyes filled with tears. "Selena, it would be the honor of my life to walk you down that aisle." His voice cracked with emotion. "I've watched you for 4 years, and you're already the daughter I never had." Wedding day arrived. Jim was waiting at the church doors in his best navy suit, already holding back tears. "You look absolutely beautiful, daughter," he whispered. The first time any father figure had said that word with genuine love in his voice. As we walked down the aisle, I spotted my parents in the back row. They'd shown up after all, probably when relatives started asking uncomfortable questions. My father's face went completely pale watching another man give away his daughter. During the reception, my father approached me with red-rimmed eyes. "Selena, we need to talk. I made a terrible mistake." I looked at this man who'd spent 29 years making me feel like a burden. "There's nothing to talk about, Dad." Jim walked me down the aisle because he sees me as a daughter worth celebrating. He broke down completely. "Please, I want to make this right. You had 29 years to show me that love. You chose Kira's party over the most important day of my life. That choice spoke louder than any words." I walked away to dance with Jim while my biological father watched from across the room. My parents left early. The next morning, my father called 12 times, sobbing apologies. I blocked his number. 6 months later, I got a letter from Kira begging me to forgive our parents because family is everything. I threw it away without reading past the first paragraph. Jim still calls me his daughter. My father calls a dead phone line.